Yeah, man. I want to talk about the raw results. I want somebody to hop on. Go ahead and get right to it. What up? What up? What's going on, Anthony? What's up, man? Hit the like button on my video. Since you're here, I'll go right ahead and start. Hit the like button. All right, man. I want to talk about two main topics of the night, and that's Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vaquer, and definitely Natty versus Maxine Dupree. But I'm gonna talk about other topics too in the video, of course. Oh, well, excellent to you too. Okay, hey, hit the like button for me, bro. Hit the like button. Let me go ahead and start. Well, to me, Raw was okay. It was okay. Well, well, it's definitely official. It's official. We're getting. Well, we started off Raw with AJ Lee returning. AJ Lee returned tonight. So when AJ Lee was in the back with CM Punk or whatever, Becky Lynch spotted both of them, and she put a disgusting look on her face. She was pissed off. Pissed off. She put a disgusting look on her face, whatnot. So she didn't let them know that they saw her. She walked away. She turned off. She turned around and walked away. So Becky came out there too. She came out there and she addressed AJ Lee returning tonight. She addressed her seeing her in the back. So not too long after that, AJ Lee came out there and interrupted Becky Lynch and did an intense promo and got up under Becky Lynch's skin. You know, Becky Lynch was pissed off. It's funny saying Becky Lynch get pissed off too. It's funny saying Becky get pissed off. So well, you know what I'm saying? So AJ Lee got under Becky Lynch skin and she was talking about how she calls Becky Lynch her woman's IC title to Maxine Dupree, and Maxine Dupree and Becky Lynch, not Becky Lynch, but Maxine Dupree and AJ Lee are actually friends. They're friends. So AJ Lee did an intense promo that definitely got up under Becky's skin. Becky was pissed off. She was pissed off over whatever whatnot, man, and you know, so we already know what's about to happen. She acted like she was going to attack AJ Lee and thought twice about it and left the ring. She left the ring, whatnot, walking away red in the face. What's up, X Flash XX? Are you new here? You a wrestling fan? Okay, we got 8 people in the chat. So that was pretty much the end of AJ Lee's and Becky Lynch segment. So anyway, so after that we it's another match. Yeah, we got the women's triple threat match. Who's get qualified for the women's elimination chamber match, and Rhea Ripley won whatnot. No, I don't have a pet. No, I don't. Are you a wrestling fan? I asked you a question. Are you a wrestling fan? You could be in the wrong chat. You know. I need to know. Are you a wrestling fan or not? So anyway, okay. Well, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do wrestle talk every day. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. So anyway, back to what I was saying. We got the women's triple threat match for whoever gets qualified for women's elimination chamber. It was. Okay, I didn't know that, man. I didn't know. I didn't know. Okay, my fault. My fault. I didn't know. I forgot who you was. And my channel, I tend to get who my subscribers are sometimes because they can change their profile picture, and I may forget the name because I have so many people in here. So okay, all right. Well, anyway, so my pick for my pick to get qualified for women's elimination chamber was Live Valkyria. Live Valkyria is one of my favorite female wrestlers. So it was a triple threat match with Live Valkyria versus Ivy Now versus Rhea Ripley. So my pick was Live Valkyria. Well, unfortunately, she didn't win. Rhea Ripley won, and I'm not surprised she's the person that came out on top. Rhea Ripley won the match, of course. So it's going to be Rhea Ripley next to Tiffany Stratton in this women's elimination chamber. So there are more slots that got to be fulfilled. So next week, Natty's going to be a part of this match, and I forgot the other two that's going to be in it. But Natty is going to definitely be my pick that I want to win next week to get qualified for the women's elimination chamber. So the match was good. The match was decent. You know, to me, La Valkyrie and Ivy Now were they did a thing in the match. They carried Rhea in the women's triple threat match. Ivy no La Valkyrie is one of my favorite female wrestlers, and Ivy Now is one of my favorites. But I do like Ivy Now. But Rhea Ripley won. She the one who came out on top. She the one who won, and I didn't want her to win. I wanted Live Valkyrie to win, but unfortunately she didn't. So anyway, Rhea won and got qualified. So next week, my pick is Natty, who I want to win and get qualified for women's elimination chamber. Sorry, man. Let's go ahead and move on to the Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vaquer segment. Well, with first day was in the back, and Finn Balor was back there, depressed. He was back there, angry and depressed because he didn't get it done against CM Punk. Back there, he was back there knowing he was back there angry and depressed because he didn't get it done against CM Punk to win the world title. So Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Dump Mysterio, they was back there to cheer Finn Balor up. Of course, it didn't work because this man he's like under frustration. He's under some you know what I'm saying, he's under some deep frustration because he hasn't won the world title from CM Punk. So he wasn't trying to hear anything they had to say. So he walked out, went to the ring to let off some steam. Went to the ring to let off some steam. So he's going to get another shot at CM Punk a elimination chamber for the world title. Will he win it? No, it's not going to happen. But what I think may happen is he might end up getting qualified to be a part of Roman Reigns and CM Punk's match at WrestleMania. So don't get me wrong. I know a lot of people probably don't want it to happen, and I know so, and I know half do want to see Finn Balor gets added to these matches and see him possibly win the world title. Because Finn Balor hasn't held a singles world title in a decade. What a horrible theme they gave the WWE champion Vaquer. Don't kill the aura of your champion. Give her back the original theme. Yeah. But so it's a strong possibility, man. What's going on, Uber Thanos? It's a strong possibility Roman Reigns and CM Punk match is possibly going to turn into a triple threat match. It's possibly going to turn into a triple threat match due to Finn Balor's frustration. So it may possibly it may possibly turn into a triple threat match due to, like I said, Finn Balor's fu- frustration of not being a singles champion in a decade. So it's going to piss half of the wrestling fan base off, and half of the wrestling fan base is going to be happy about Finn Balor being a part of this match because they want him to win the title. So it's going to definitely be 50-50. Half is going to be pissed off. Yeah, half is going to be pissed off in the north, and half is going to be pissed off, and the other half is going to be happy. But and Braun Breaker's hurt. Braun Breaker's out with an injury, so they're going to have to hold back. They're going to have to hold back on things in the vision now that Braun Breaker is hurt. I don't know because I don't know how long he's going to be out. But it's a serious injury that he got. I forgot how he got injured, but it's legitimate fact that he's injured. I read an article, I just forgot what it said. So I'm here to tell y'all now, I'm not lying. When I do videos, I make sure I come with the legitimate facts. I can't stand people that say things and don't know what they're talking about. If you're not for sure what it's about, keep your mouth shut until you have the legitimate facts. Okay, a hernia. Thank you, Uber Thanos. Thank you. Thank you. See, I knew I won't lie. I knew I won't lie. Like I said, if you don't got legitimate facts, if you talk about something you don't know what happened, keep your mouth shut until you have the legitimate facts. But anyway, so Braun Breaker is suffering from a hernia, so I don't know how long he's going to be out, but they're definitely going to have to put they're going to they're going to have to put the feud on hold with Finn Balor to due to him having a hernia because we don't know who took him out. And here's I got another video coming. It's only got to be a video. I'm gonna talk about this though. When the hell are they going to reveal who attacked Jacob Fontu? I know this is not part of my video. This is a little off topic. But when are they going to reveal who the hell attacked Jacob Fontu? I'm just curious. Me neither, man. This come on, man. What the hell? But anyway, um, so all right. So anyway, let's go ahead and so what? So I'm surprised tonight Raquel didn't say anything to Liv Morgan. But listen, Raquel is already cooking up in her mind. She's already cooking up. She's already cooking up in her. She already planning out in her mind how she's going to turn on Liv Morgan. I could tell you that because notice Raquel is playing it cool. She's playing it cool, but I could tell you right now there is bad tensions between Raquel and Liv Morgan. But better yet, Liv Morgan, no, Raquel has some bad. She has some bad tensions planned out for Liv Morgan. Because I already know that Liv Morgan is going to pick Stephanie Vaquer. And then off top of that, I want Liv Morgan to win her third Women's World Championship. You know, I definitely want Liv Morgan to win her first third Women's World Championship because Liv Morgan is one of my top favorite female wrestlers. But I'm well aware Raquel may cost her the title and turn on her at WrestleMania. That's when it looks like Raquel may possibly pull the trigger. And I'm already well aware of it. I'm already well aware of it. So that's the way it's looking right now. But now don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Stephanie Vaquer. Absolutely nothing. Stephanie Vaquer is one of my favorite female wrestlers, just like Liv Morgan. But it's not looking good for Liv. At the moment, it's not. Now she's not really worried about Raquel, but she should be. Well, she's not worried because she thinks she felt like she was helping out Raquel. I know she knows Raquel told her not to get involved in the match, but Liv Morgan looked like she purposely got involved to help Raquel win the title. Because here's what I said: I actually want Raquel to win the title first, because if Raquel wins it first, hear me out. If Raquel wins it first, that opens up the door for Liv Morgan to, you know what I'm saying, know what I'm saying, eventually go after Raquel, and she gets her first, you know what I'm saying, redemption match of Raquel by pinning her for the first time of her career, and also win, you know what I'm saying, her third women's world title from Raquel Rodriguez in a hard fought match, and she walks out the new women's world champion, and now she's a 3-time women's world champion. That's what I would want. That's what I would want right there. So I'd rather Raquel win at first than Liv Morgan wins it first. If Liv Morgan wins it first, then that opens up the door. That opens up the door for Raquel to go after Liv Morgan, turn on Liv Morgan, and she beats Liv Morgan for the women's world title in the third match. And like I said, Liv Morgan has never beaten Raquel Rodriguez before in a one-on-one match. Every one-on-one match they had, Raquel beat her every time. Every one-on-one match they had, Raquel beat her every time. I want to see a change. Just like I want to see a change for Alexa Bliss finally getting her first pinfall off Charlotte Flair. I want to see a change just like I want to see a change with Liv Morgan getting her first redemption match off Charlotte Flair by pinning her for the first time of her career. And to be on her resume that she's beaten all 4 of the 4 horse women. And also Adventure Doll Lily. So I want to see the same thing happen for Liv Morgan against Raquel. I would never turn on Liv. I hope she's aware because Raquel would slumball her. She should be. Oh man, you know I'm gonna never turn up, man, bro. Devon Daly, I don't go against Liv Morgan for nobody, and I definitely won't turn on her for Raquel. Raquel is not even one of my favorites. First of all, don't get me wrong. I like Raquel, but she's not one of my favorites. I like Liv Morgan way better than Raquel. I would pick Liv Morgan over Raquel any day of the week. Only, you know what I'm saying? The only person who I want to pick Liv Morgan over is Alexa Bliss. And I like both of them equally. It's neck to neck. I don't go against neither one of them for nobody. When they have a match against each other, it's a win-win for me. I don't care who win it. But at the same time, yeah, like I said, if they have a match, you know what I'm saying? I don't care who win it. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. But yeah, man. So I'd rather Raquel win the title first. Then Liv Morgan wins it from Raquel and get her first redemption match off Raquel by pinning her for the first time in her career and also winning her third title from Raquel. So I'd rather it go down that way rather than see Liv Morgan win it first and she lose it to Raquel and also their her third match. Nah, I wouldn't like that. I'd be mad. I I'd be mad. I'd be pissed off. Nah. So I rather Raquel I rather Raquel win it first. Then that opens up the door for Liv Morgan to, know what I'm saying, eventually go after Raquel, turn on her and go and put her on notice for the women's world title, and she go after her for the women's world title, and they face off in their third match. And Liv Morgan get her first redemption match off Raquel Rodriguez by pinning her for the first time of her career. And then she also win the title from her and winning her third title. So yeah, I'd rather Raquel win the first and then live, like I said, get her first redemption match off Raquel by pinning her for the first time in her career, and also for the women's world title for the third time. So I read it go down that way. So Liv Morgan is definitely gonna pick. She's definitely gonna pick Stephanie, and that's the best route for her. That's the best way to go. Now, do I see her winning it from Stephanie? That I don't know. I want to see Liv Morgan win it, but then again, like I said, I think Raquel is possibly going to get involved. But hell no, I'm not never going to turn on Liv Morgan for nobody. But who knows? Raquel might turn on Liv Morgan before WrestleMania. She might turn on Liv Morgan at Elimination Chamber. That's possible to happen too. Now, if that happens, strong possibility, we're definitely going to get Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Vaquer versus Raquel at WrestleMania. And that wouldn't be a bad call. That wouldn't be a bad call. Because Liv Morgan is hungry for gold just like Raquel is. Liv Morgan is hungry for gold. Liv Morgan is hungry for gold just like Raquel Rodriguez is. So either one of those two will stoop to any level to win that title. So that's why I tell you, man, it's not. If things are not gonna, if things are not going, things are gonna end up blowing up between Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. So yeah, things got not gonna work out between those two. And you saw that time when Liv Morgan got the title opportunity to face Stephanie Vaquer for the women's world title. Liv Morgan didn't like that shit. She was pissed. She was, you know what I'm saying? She was pissed off. So yeah, yeah. So that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So this may turn into a triple threat match at WrestleMania, man. And what I think may happen, Raquel Rodriguez might turn on Liv Morgan before WrestleMania. If she do, then you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't mind that, because the fact of the matter is, let's say we get a women's triple threat match with Liv Morgan versus Stephanie McCure versus Raquel Rodriguez at WrestleMania 42 for the women's world title. And let's say this time Raquel wins it. Let's say this time Raquel wins it. And not that I'm turning on Liv Morgan, but I would ready for Raquel to win it at WrestleMania 42. Why? Because that gives Liv Morgan and Raquel more time to feud. And they can move Stephanie Valkyrie on to feud with Rhea Ripley or somebody like that. So then it comes down to Liv Morgan versus Raquel Rodriguez in a strong heated feud. Now that Raquel is the new women's world champion. And their feud and their you know what I'm saying, and their story can go way up into SummerSlam. And then when they face off at SummerSlam for the women's world title, Raquel finally gets her first redemption match against Raquel by pinning her for the first time in her career to also win the women's world title from her in a hard fought match. And she walks out the new women's world champion for a third time. I was ready for the story to play out that way. I was ready for the you know what I'm saying, story to end that way with Liv Morgan getting her first redemption match off Raquel, and the story also ends with Liv Morgan beating Raquel for the women's world title in a hard fought match and walk out the new women's world champion. That's definitely how I would want the story to play out. I want it to play out that way. rather than see Liv Morgan win it first. Raquel win it first. Then I would love to see Liv Morgan win it from Raquel by, like I said, get her first redemption match off her and pinning her for the first time in her career. Then Liv Morgan can go on from there. So, and I've been seeing fans hating on Liv Morgan. I've been seeing fans hating on Liv Morgan, talking about her. She didn't deserve to win the Women's Royal Rumble this year and all that kind of shit. Y'all get the fuck out of here. Get out of here with that shit. You know what I'm saying? The right person definitely won the Women's Royal Rumble this year. The right person definitely won. How the fuck Liv Morgan didn't deserve it? Every Royal Rumble match she had, Liv Morgan have lost. She can't now. She came close to winning the Women's Royal Rumble at two. She came close to winning the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble, but she got eliminated by Bayley. But look who she eliminated. She eliminated one of the top female stars that don't deserve to be in that division, none other than Jade Cargill. Liv Morgan eliminated Jade Cargill. That's saying something. But like I said, she got eliminated by Bayley at the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble. This was definitely her year to win to win it this year. This was definitely her year to win it this year. 2026 was definitely Liv Morgan's year to win, you know what I'm saying, the Women's Royal Rumble. The right person won. Y'all can cry and bitch it up all you want to. The right person won. The right person won this year. And next year, 2027 Women's Royal, you know, the next year, 2027 Women's Royal Rumble, I want to see Alexa Bliss win it. And people can cry and say, and people can cry and bitch it up all they want to. Next year, I want to see, I repeat, next year, I want to see Alexa Bliss win the 2027 Women's Royal Rumble, because Alexa Bliss has never won the Women's Royal Rumble neither. Hell, I say she should have won it, and you know what I'm saying, her return at the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble, because Alexa Bliss got the biggest pop. Alexa Bliss got the biggest pop at the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble. She arguably got the biggest pop. Alexa Bliss arguably got the biggest pop at the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble by far. So next year, next year, I want to see Alexa Bliss win the 2000. I want so no, I'm saying next year I want to see Alexa Bliss win the 2027 Women's Royal Rumble. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can cry and bitch it up all you want to. Yes, like I said, uh, net next year, I know I said next year at the 2027 Women's Royal Rumble, I want to see Alexa Bliss win it. She deserves to win it. Alexa Bliss has never won the Women's Royal Rumble not one time, and next year needs to be her year. Fuck what everybody else got to say. Hell, she should have been won it. Well, as much as I love Liv Morgan, I'm not about to say Alexa Bliss. I'm not as much as I love Liv Morgan. I like Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan equally. But not with, but what I'm not about to say is that Liv Morgan has more value than Alexa Bliss, because she doesn't. I'm not going to say Alexa Bliss had more value than Liv Morgan either. Both of them had the same amount of value to me. Liv Morgan always earns it, Devon Daly. Liv Morgan always earns it. She always earns it. She never misses. She never misses. Look at the hate she used to get at one upon a time with all these people. Look at the hate she used to get at once upon a time. Look how she used to get hated on. But when she started acting like a 304, that was on her damn jock strap. When she started acting like a 304, that was on her jock strap. But when Liv Morgan didn't team up with Dominant, her and Dominant didn't have a thing going on, Liv Morgan used to get shitted on. They said she was terrible. She was trash. Hell, some people comment on my post talking about Liv Morgan is a rip off Alexa Bliss. I said, man, get out of here with that shit. So yeah, man. So these fans don't really support Liv Morgan like they said. Because I remember how the fuck they used to hate on her. I remember how they used to hate on her. And one of my Facebook friends from my group gonna share my picture I posted of Liv Morgan. One of my Facebook friends, ain't know he shared my picture of Liv Morgan. Cause I posted a picture of Liv Morgan saying I wanted her to win. Um, I wanted her to win. You know what I'm saying, the title at WrestleMania. And he gonna share my pic in the group for so people can comment and talk shit. And a bunch of trolls commenting on my pic and shit. So I inboxed him and checked his ass and told him don't be doing that shit. Don't be doing that. You don't agree with what I post. Don't be sharing my shit. Don't be sharing my pics in group so people can talk shit about me and go in on me. If you don't agree with what I post, just don't comment. But now that Liv Morgan has been sort of acting like a 304 towards Dominic. Now they all on her damn jock strap. Now they all on her jock strap. They're not real fans, man. They're not real fans of Liv Morgan like that. I could say the same of that thing about Jada Parker. A lot of these fans don't support Jada Parker like they say they do. A lot of them are low key simps. They be jacking off to Jada Parker on the low, just like they do Liv Morgan. Majority of these fans that say they like these female wrestlers because of their in ring ability, it's a damn lie. I'm telling you, it's a damn lie. Yeah, I may post pictures of my favorite female wrestlers, but you're not gonna see me posting shit saying what I want to do to them and all that. Making AI videos and shit, pretending like I'm kissing them and stuff like that. You don't see me doing shit like that. A lot of you, I'm telling you, when it comes to Jada Parker, I had to add Jada Parker a part of this video, so I had to mention her because they feel the same way about Liv Morgan, Stephanie Vaquer, and many more. But I'm not gonna downplay Jada Parker. Jada Parker can wrestle, and I've been watching her a little more. Her promos are not as bad as I thought they were. I love that they keep it at Grant McConnell characters mysterious. Yeah. So yeah, man. These wrestling fans be all over the place, but I can assure you right now, Raquel is set to turn on Liv Morgan somewhere down the line. Telling you right now, it's set to happen. So Raquel might be turning on. So Raquel might turn on Liv Morgan before WrestleMania 42. So it may turn into a triple threat match. Yeah, yeah. Jada is man. Jada is. Somebody tried to say she was like Bianca Belair, but now that since I've been watching Jada Parker's promos, she's similar to Bianca, but she's not exactly like her. If you compare Jada Parker promos to Bianca Belair promos, Jada Parker promos are actually better. I've been watching Jada Parker. I've been watching some of her old matches and looking back some to her promos. They weren't as bad as I always thought they were. And this is me being completely honest. I'm gonna just keep watching her matches. I'm gonna keep watching her matches. But like I said, man, a lot of these wrestling fans don't support Jada Parker like they say they do. It's a bunch of bullshit. They only like her because of what she looks like. I admit, yeah, Jada Parker bad as shit. What's going on? What's going on, Black Shark 34? Tell you, man, a lot of these fans don't support Jada Parker like they say they do. They like her because I will say Jada Parker's a baddie. She a baddie now. She a baddie, and that's why a lot of these fans be like her, and they you know what I'm saying, they how they act over. Bianca promos are not good at all in my book, if I'm being honest, bro. Her promos are not good, but in when she was in NXT, her promos were fucking ratchet. I'm like, bro, her promo she talked like a hood booger. Clapping hands on my, I'ma beat that ass, clapping her hands and stuff like that. Her promos was a hood burger, man. I'm just being straight up honest. I'm keeping it all the way 1,000. Jada Parker promo is actually better. Yeah, Jada Parker's a believable talent. But let's get back on the raw topic, man. Nah, she don't. No. Mr. Goodbread, he cool and all, but he tried to say Jada Parker was exactly like Bianca. I'm like, nah. I had to look at her again. I said, nah, she's not exactly like Bianca. Not exactly like her. And promo wise, her promos are better than Bianca's. So I had to get that straight. I had to look back into that. Cause I remember how Bianca acted her NXT days. She was ratchet as hell. Bianca character changed when she came up to the main roster. That's when Bianca character changed. Bianca NXT days, she was ratchet as fuck. She was a hood book. I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to downplay her or nothing. I'm just being completely honest, bro. You know me. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000, man. Whether people like it or not, I'm gonna keep it a thousand with you. I'm gonna tell the damn truth. I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm telling you, I'm the one. I'm the one that's gonna rip the damn band-aids off. I don't care how nobody feel. I'm gonna rip the damn band-aids off and tell the truth. I'm ripping them off and tell the truth. Care how nobody feel. Care how nobody feel. That's how Bianca was in NXT. She was ratchet. She had that hood booger persona. I'm gonna clap hands. I'm gonna beat that ass just like she fighting over a damn Tyrone, a Pookie or Ray Ray. Yeah, I said what I said. I said that shit with my chest. She was acting like she was fighting over a damn Pookie or Ray Ray or Tyrone. So yeah, so no, nobody don't like what I said. Tough shit, tough shit. And like I said, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. I'm gonna keep it all the way that I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. But Bianca NXT, that Bianca, when Bianca came into the main roster, her persona changed. Her character changed. When Bianca came into the main roster, yeah, that's when her character, you know what I'm saying, changed. I got to look into that. You might, I think you're right. I got to look at B Fab promo. I never paid her no attention like that either, but I got to look at her promos. You might be right. Hell, somebody would try to call me a racist if I just said that about Bianca. Somebody try to call me a damn racist, but I don't give a fuck, man. These fans just sensitive. They're just sensitive, so I ain't even worrying about it. Hell, I ain't gonna lie to you. I said Jada Parker promos was ratchet at 1.2. Yeah, I go ahead and yeah, I did. I said that shit one time. But it took me to go back and look at her promos. Like, no, they're not as ratchet as I thought they come off. Cause I saw the one that she did against Stephanie Vaquer when she was in NXT. I looked at it real close and paid attention to it. I was like, no, that ain't really bad. Her promos ain't that bad. And then the one she did on Blake Monroe recently, that was actually a decent promo by her. I check it out. I check it out. I know B Fat can wrestle. I know that. She can wrestle. I know that. And she can wrestle. I know all that. And she trains in the right person dungeon. She trains in the right person nonsense dungeon. None other than Natalia. Well, out with Natty now. Well, so yeah, man, it's going down. We're definitely going to get Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Valkyrie at WrestleMania 42. But y'all don't be surprised if Raquel gets added to the match, cause I definitely see that happening. And it's a strong possibility. It's a possibility. I ain't gonna say a strong possibility, but it's you know what I'm saying. It's a possibility whether if Raquel turns on Liv Morgan before Russell, you know what I'm saying, Mania. She might turn her before WrestleMania. So I'm letting y'all know right now when it happens. And for the ones who's currently watching this video right now, don't say you didn't hear it from me. If they eventually make changes and we get Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Vaquer versus Raquel Rodriguez at WrestleMania 42 in a triple threat match for the Women's World Title. Don't say you didn't come across this video and you didn't hear it from me first. I'm going to tell you right now. So when it happens, do not say for the ones watching this video, you didn't come across this video and you didn't hear it from me first. But all right, man, putting that aside, well, let's talk about it. Natty versus Maxine Dupree. Well, the match didn't go exactly the way I thought it would go. I thought this was going to be a back and forth farm burner. But no, the match didn't last very long. Not to say that Natty squashed Maxine Dupree. She purposely got herself disqualified because she just wanted to, beat down Maxine Dupree to prove a point to everyone, to let everybody know she's no fucking joke. And Natty did exactly just that. But this is definitely not the end of Maxine Dupree by far. Like I said, this is only the beginning for Maxine Dupree. And that beating she took tonight by Natty, that's just going to make, her even more stronger. That's going to make her even more, stronger, I'm telling you. So you wait when they have their next match. Maxine Dupree is going to be 10 times better than that. And don't get me wrong, I am not turning on Natty at all by far. I've been a huge fan of Natty for over a decade. That's never going to change. I don't go against Natty for nobody, not even Maxine Dupree. And I'm a huge fan of Maxine Dupree as well. Maxine Dupree is one of my favorite female wrestlers. But I'm not gonna go against Natty for Maxine Dupree either. Like I said, Max, I'm just using for the Maxine Dupree, and she was my favorite female wrestlers. But I like Natty better. I've been a fan of Natty for over a decade. So I'm definitely not gonna go against, you know what I'm saying, Natty for nobody, and not even Maxine Dupree. But you know what I'm saying? Both of them are two of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? Both of them are two of my favorites. So, but like I said, you know what I'm saying, no, you know what I'm saying, Maxine Dupree became one of my new favorite female wrestlers. No, Maxine Dupree became one of my favorite female wrestlers last year. I've been a fan of Natalia for over a decade. So I'm not gonna go against Natty for nobody. Not even Maxine Dupree, but Maxine Dupree is one of my favorite female wrestlers too. But this feud is not over. It's not over. The story is gonna eventually end with Maxine Dupree pinning Natty. But see, this is who Maxine Dupree needs. Maxine Dupree needs this version of Natty to elevate her to her highest extent, as I said before. So Natty didn't want to win this match. Natty just wanted to rough up Maxine Dupree. And all that's going to do is build a fire in Maxine Dupree. So when the next time they wrestle, Maxine Dupree, you know what I'm saying, be even more intense. It's like the longer this feud go, and they keep wrestling, having back and forth matches, this is just going to elevate Maxine Dupree, become even more stronger and stronger, and become more intense. That's all it's going to do. And when this feud is finally over, I'm pretty sure Natty's going to put Maxine Dupree over to win. So when this feud is over, Maxine Dupree is going to be on fire. Because I can already tell you right now, Natty and Maxine Dupree matches is going to go back and forth. Natty's going to win some, and Maxine Dupree is going to win some. But Natty may let Maxine Dupree go up. Natty may put Maxine Dupree over in this feud, and Maxine Dupree wins the feud. But I'm not going to sit up here and say Natty won't win the feud herself. Because it's a strong possibility Natty can win the feud against Maxine Dupree. And if she does, hey, I ain't got no problem with it in the damn world. But if Maxine Dupree goes over in the feud, if Maxine Dupree wins this feud, I'm fine with it. I'm fine. I don't care who wins the feud because both of them are two of my favorites. But I'm kind of thinking Natty is going to put Maxine Dupree over. She might put her over in this feud. Yeah, the story may end with Maxine Dupree winning this feud against Natty. Because Natty may, you know what I'm saying, put her over. Or Natty may win this feud. And if the story ends with Natty winning it, I'm definitely all for it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I am fine with that. I'll be totally satisfied. So we'll see. Yeah. So this first match here they had, Natty just wanted to rough up Maxine Dupree. She didn't want to win the match. She just wanted to rough up Maxine Dupree and prove something to all the female wrestlers in the back as well that she's no fucking joke. This is what they're gonna have to deal with if they step in the ring with her. Just like she said, she thinks the new Natty decimates. Natty decimates. And no more than anything, I would love to see Natty win the women's IC title. Now if she wins it. Now if Natty wins the IC title from AJ Lee instead of Roxanne Perez, man, listen, I am all for that shit. I am all for that. As many times as I said, I would love to see Roxanne Perez dethrone AJ Lee for the women's IC title. You know what I'm saying? If Natty dethrones AJ Lee for the women's IC title first, hey, listen, I'm all for it. Because I do like Natty better than Roxanne Perez. Yeah, I love Roxanne too. Roxanne Perez one of my favorite female wrestlers, but I like, you know what I'm saying, Natty better. I like Natty better. I don't go against Natty for nobody, not even Roxanne Perez. So, like I said, Roxanne Perez is one of my favorite female wrestlers, but I like Natty better. Natty's one of my top favorite female wrestlers, just like Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, and Trish Stratus, and Tiffany Stratton. And once again, I've been a fan of Natty for over a decade. So I would definitely love to see Natty win the women's IC title. And then off top of that, Natty hasn't held a singles title in 10 years. No, 9 years. Natty hasn't held a singles title in 9 years. She hasn't held a Natty hasn't held a single Natty, you know what I'm saying? Natty hasn't held a singles title in almost 10 years. Ain't that some shit? I can't believe Natty did win the SmackDown Women's Championship because she'd have thrown Naomi for it. But I can't believe that Natty never won the Raw Women's Championship. I can't believe Natty never. I, know, I can't believe Natty never captured the Raw Women's Championship. Natty would have been a perfect person to dethrone Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's Championship. Yeah, I can't believe Natty never captured the Raw Women's Championship. Like I said, Natty would have been the perfect person to dethrone Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's Championship, and that never happened. How? Just how? Just fucking how? Out of all people, Natty never captured the Raw Women's Championship. Come on, man. Tell you, it was some favoritism shit going on back then. Natty should have been elevated back way better than what she was. Like I said, man, if it was up to me, Natty would be a Grand Slam champion right now. Yes, she deserves her shining. Like I said, if it was up to me, if I booked Natty, Natty would have been a Natty right now would be a Grand Slam champion. If I had to book her, yes, Natty would be a Grand Slam champion. She would have already won every title there is to win. If I would have been the one to book Natty would be a Grand Slam champion. That would be a Grand Slam champion. She would have already won every title there is to win. Tell you, man, if I was in charge and I booked Natty would be a mega star. You know what I'm saying? Natty would be a, you know what I'm saying? Natty would be a Grand Slam champion, and she would be the women's IC champion right now as I speak. She would be the, you know what I'm saying? She would be the women's IC champion right now as I speak. Yeah, yeah, man. When I talk about Natty, man, I speak very highly of her. I speak very highly. When I talk about Natty, I speak very highly of her. Cause one, I've been one of her biggest fans for over a decade, man. I've been a fan of Natty ever since her debut when she debuted in WWE way in 008. I've been I know what I'm saying I've been there ever since then. This woman should have way more championship titles under her belt than what she has right now currently. The thing is, Nat is capable of putting on a great match against anybody. She's capable of putting on a great match against anybody. But nah, man, they. It's favoritism going on. I got to give it to her. Natty does her job. There was time when Natty put people over, and I felt like she shouldn't have, but I felt say, you know what? Nah, she's doing her job by putting over younger talent, so I can respect that. So yeah, man, like I said, this feud is only the beginning for Maxine Dupree is Natty. It's not over. The next match they have, Maxine Dupree is going to be even more intense. This is why I'm glad she's wrestling this version of Natty, because it's going to get her elevated to her highest extent. And Maxine Dupree is going to go over even more after this feud between her and Natty is over. Mark my words. Mark my words. Maxine Dupree is going to go over even more. So I'm loving this. I'm loving this new version of Natty. I'm loving Bloodsport Natty. I'm loving it. Loving Bloodsport Natty. So putting that aside, man. So it appeared it wasn't Adam Pierce that attacked Austin Theory. So you know who came to my mind that could have done it? This might sound weird, but you know who I think it might have been? Grayson Waller. I think Grayson Waller attacked Austin Theory tonight, and I think he did the same thing to Braun Breaker. Because it could have been Adam Pierce. There's no way that Adam Pierce came out there that fast and took out Austin Theory and got chased by Logan Paul and Bronson Reed to the back. There's no way that could have been Adam Pierce. So that had to be Grayson Waller. I think it was Grayson Waller. People still saying it could have been Seth Rollins. I still don't think it was Seth. I think it was Grayson Waller, which is kind of weird because why didn't they have Grayson Waller to turn on Austin Theory way when they were a team? That don't make no sense. But yeah, I think it was Grayson Waller that did that to Austin Theory, and I think there was also him that did that to Braun Breaker. And it already looked like that Grayson Waller was set to turn on Austin Theory from the start when they were a tag team. It looked like Grayson Waller was set to turn on Austin Theory from the start. Yeah, it looked like Grayson Waller was set to turn on Austin Theory from the start, but they just broke him up. But hold on, I'll go back to that match. We had Javon Nevers and the return of Chad Gable versus damn, I forgot their names. Help me out, bro. Help me out. But Javon Nevers and Chad Gable got it done in a great tag team match against them. The Americanos, right? I think the Americanos. So yeah, they had a tag team match. Grayson, also Javon Nevers and the Americans. Okay, so Javon Nevers and Chad Gable, they had a tag team match against the Americans and they won. It was a great match, great back and forth match. But Javon Nevers and Chad Gable got it done. They got it done in a great match and a big one. Okay, so yeah, great. Javon Nevers and Chad Gable won the tag team match. It was a pretty good tag team match though. Pretty solid. All four guys did their thing, but like I said, Javon Nevers and Chad Gable won the tag team match. And love how Javon Nevers finished off the match. When I want to say one of them they went for a body splash off the top rope. Javon Nevers caught him in the air with his finisher. Perfect. And then Chad Gable hit him with the diving headbutt and won the match. But like I said, that was a great back and forth match. So okay, so back to the main event. So I think it was Grayson Waller that took out that took out Braun Breaker, that attacked Braun Breaker and caused him not to win the Royal Rumble, and that was Chad Gable that also took out Austin Theory tonight. I think it was Chad Gable. It had to be him. Because, like I said, I know it won't Seth Rollins. It could have been Seth Rollins. That would have just been too obvious. So it had to have been Grayson Waller. So we're gonna see how it plays out, man. I'm gonna go on and get up out of there. Thanks to everybody for watching my live stream tonight. Y'all could be anywhere, but y'all chose to be here and watch my live stream, and I appreciate that. For new people here, once again, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're on my channel right now. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And with that being said, it's your boy Hitman D, and I'm gonna sign out.